Hi, Brian Ochola here, back with another video. Today I'm going to paint a scenery in Limuru, and I'm going to use a lot of artistic freedom in designing my composition from multiple images. I'm working on a primed 60 by 45 centimeters canvas. I begin by toning down my canvas. This avoid white bits of canvas that show up after finishing my painting. And I am toning down using burnt sienna mixed with turpentine. This time, I'll be using a lot of artistic freedom. I'm going to use different images, then manipulate them in Photoshop to achieve my desired composition. This process helps me to turn a boring reference into an interesting composition. I then sketch my composition on my sketchbook to study the light and also to see how my composition generally will appear on the canvas. I map out my sketch on the canvas using burnt umber and ultramarine blue mixed with liquid medium. I then begin the blocking process, beginning from the farthest point in the background towards the foreground. In this stage, I fill in various shapes, forms, and objects that are an integral part of the painting. Then I'll let the painting dry before continuing to the next step of the painting process. In the next stage, which is the construction stage, I begin working on the sky. This is after my previous layer is fairly dry. I shape the clouds more accurately and make them look realistic. I'm also intentional with my tones and values. Here I'm using cadmium red and cadmium yellow, ultramarine blue and titanium white. I'm mixing my paint with Winsor Newton Liquid Original. Liquid Original improves the flow and extends the paint, and it will also accelerate the drying time of the oil paint. I add other techniques by adding texture and depth to the canvas. I apply small or large amounts of paint to the brush, resulting to varying levels of thickness to the oil paints. I then proceed to the next stage of my painting process, which is adding details. In this stage, I focus on very tiny details, therefore I consider using smallest brushes. also use an old brush, which becomes very handy for adding the leaves texture for the tea plantation, and also dirt details due to the rugged shape of the bristles. This was an interesting subject to paint. I'm happy on how I was able to use my artistic freedom to create the composition digitally and use it as my reference.